Hi, my name is Laura Carl, and in this video is the initial consultation and health screening completed on the 15th of the 7th, 2019. Hi Marianne, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice to meet you, I'm Laura.
Hi Laura.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, so the forms I'm going to take you through today is going to help me to figure out if you are cleared to exercise. So we're going to take some baseline information to help with your goals, and we're going to also figure out an overall good picture of where your health and well-being is at the moment.
Right.
So the first set of questions I'm going to take you through is a simple yes or no response, and there's 7 of them. So let's get started. Has your doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition or if you've ever suffered a stroke?
No.
No? Great. Do you ever experience unexplained pains in your chest at rest or during physical activity or exercise?
No.
No? Do you ever feel faint or have dizzy spells during physical activity or exercises that causes you to lose balance?
No.
No? And have you ever had an asthma attack requiring immediate medical attention at any time over the last 12 months?
No.
No? Great. If you have diabetes, have you had trouble controlling your blood glucose in the last 3 months?
No.
No? Do you have diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems that you have been told could be made worse by participating in physical activity or exercise? No. And lastly, do you have any other medical conditions that may make it dangerous for you to participate in physical activity or exercise?
No.
No? So, great. This tells us that you are able to proceed to undertake light to moderate intensity physical activity and exercise. So I'll just get you to sign this at the bottom of the form here and date it as well, just to clear, so you have an understanding of fantastic. So that one's finished, and now we're going to start with the next set of questions. So first of all, I'll just get you to tell me your occupation.
Waitress.
Waitress, yeah. And your date of birth.
20th of the 7th, 1966.
Great. And we've already pre-filled out your contact details over the phone. So I will now get you to answer these health and fitness goals as well as your lifestyle questions. So are you happy to get started on that?
Yes.
Great. So now we're going to figure out what your number one goal is. So what would you say is your number one goal?
I'd like to lose 5 kilos.
Great. And when do you want to achieve this by?
About 3 months.
Yeah, great. And what other important goals matter to you?
My diet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Health and well-being?
Yeah, health and well-being.
Great. And what do you think you need to do right now to be successful?
To work out a plan.
Yep.
And to commit to exercise.
Yep. Great. And maybe reanalyze your nutrition, it sounds like.
Yes.
So now we're going to get into a little bit more about you. So are you currently exercising at the moment?
Yes.
Yep. So how many sessions per week and how long would you say the sessions are?
2 sessions a week, and they're about 30 minutes per session.
Great. And what intensity are these sessions at? Easy, moderate or vigorous?
Moderate.
Moderate. And have you been pregnant recently?
No, I haven't.
No. And are you taking any regular medication, including supplements?
Yes, I take Valproate.
Yep.
And Zyprexa.
Zyprexa. And have you had any serious medical concerns?
No.
No? Great. So that tells us that you're cleared. No need for doctor clearance. and put the date down. So that's all of the goal-orientated questions. So now we're going to go on to a little bit more of a health check. So we're going to measure your resting heart rate and your resting blood pressure and figure out your BMI and your waist and hip ratio. So first of all, I'm just going to grab the stethoscope and I'll need you to pull up your sleeve, place your arm on the table so that we can find a pulse. So I'm going to place the face onto the vein and we're going to try and find a pulse. And now I'm going to record the pulse for 15 seconds. Great. And I'll times that by 4, which gives us a reading of 65 beats per minute, which falls under normal. And now we're going to do the resting blood pressure. So I'll just get you to pop your arm back up on the table. And we're going to be using the Buzzard meter or the blood pressure meter. And I'm going to wrap this around the client's arm just above the elbow by 3 fingers. So I'll just get you to move closer. And making sure that the pipes run down the medial face of the arm. And the dial is facing upwards and the pipes are straight. And now I'm going to grab the stethoscope and place the cuff just underneath the blood pressure meter so that I can hear a pulse. And ensuring that the ears are facing down and I can see the dial, making sure that it's tight at the end of the cuff while I pump it up to 200 on the dial. And then the first pulse, the systolic pulse, is what I'm going to be listening out for. And ensuring that we listen out for the second diastolic pulse. Yep, and ensuring that the cuff is completely deflated before taking it off the client. And removing that, you can put your sleeve back down.
Thank you.
Okay, so after reading that, that indicates your resting blood pressure is sitting at 123/78, which falls under the normal blood pressure range, which is good. Tells us you're already nice and healthy. So now we've already worked out your waist and your hip girth being 109 centimetres and I think it's 78. So 88 centimetres for the waist, and that gives us a measurement of 0.8, which is just on the line of normal to at risk, so just sitting on the lowest risk. So now I'm just going to ask you what your weight is, and we're going to work out your body mass index. So what is your current body weight?
67 kilograms.
Yeah. And your height?
166 centimetres.
Yeah. So the calculation is 67 divided by 1.66 squared. So that gives us a BMI of 24.8, which sits in the normal range. Great. Okay, so that is all of the measurements done. Now we're going to go into some questions about your lifestyle. So firstly, how active is your job? Sedentary, light activity, moderate activity, or strenuous activity?
Moderate.
Moderate. And your day, sedentary, light activity, moderate, or strenuous?
Moderate.
Moderate. How many hours of sleep do you get per night? 7 to 9, or more than 9?
More than 9.
More than 9?
Yes.
And in the past month, how often have you been physically restricted by your health? Never, once or twice, once a week, once a day, or always?
Never.
Never. And emotionally affected by your health?
No.
Never. So now I'm going to say 3 statements, and you're just going to let me know which one is most accurate to your diet. I feel that my diet is healthy and does not require changing. I feel that there are a few changes I could make to my diet to improve my health. Or I feel that my diet requires a number of changes and I'm not sure where to start.
My diet requires a few changes.
Yeah, so we'll require a nutritional consultation. And now we'll get into your exercise plan. How much time can you commit to your exercise plan?
4 days a week.
Yep, around 30-minute sessions?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
And what time of day would you prefer to exercise? Morning, midday, afternoon, or evening?
Midday.
Midday. And what days will you train on?
Sunday and Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday and Friday.
Great. And what fitness activities are you interested in? Walking, running, stationary cycling, rowing machine, swimming, cross training, weight machine, free weights, stretching sport?
Walking.
Mm-hmm.
Swimming.
Yep.
Cross trainer. Circuit training.
Yep. Great. And what intensity would you like to exercise at? Low, moderate, or high?
Moderate.
Moderate. And what fitness activities do not interest you?
Running.
Running.
And sports.
Sports. Okay. Great. So it looks like we have a lot of information here about you. So we're going to be using this to create an exercise program for you where you'll be required to undertake 8 sessions with me, and we'll contact you shortly to book you in for future appointments. So I just want you to have a look at this disclaimer at the bottom here, and I just need you to sign it and put your full name and the date. So that just indicates to us that you understand that exercise has risks associated with it and that you're able to participate. Fantastic. Well, that's everything so far for today. So, yeah, we're excited to have you on board, and I'll be in contact with you shortly over the phone, and we'll book in your sessions.
Great.
Thank you very much for coming in, Marianne.
Thanks, Laura.
For the rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Hi Marianne, I'm just calling you to book in to 8 exercise programs with me. Are you available next Monday at 9:30, 2:30 or 3:30? 2:30? Fantastic. I will see you then. Take care. Bye.